right, so I'm here with Anna Leal, coming to us all the way from Sao Paulo. Welcome, Anna.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Very nice to be taking part of this RAVE San Diego.
Well, thanks for joining us. So how long have you been working in photography?
Well, actually, I do have an entire different background. I have a BA in economics and an MBA in marketing. So I have this, all different uh, career until up recent years. And then I decided to shift a little bit. Photography has always been a passion for me. And then around 2013, I decided to pursue this passion. So I did a BA here in Sao Paulo. And then in 2016, I moved with my family to Miami. And I ended up doing an MFA also there. And I always loved photography since I was very young. But I always knew I had never studied before, and I knew photography as a register, as registering things like the formal qualities, as like photography really began. So when I did my BA, I was completely hooked when I saw, all the other possibilities that photography could, give us, like any other media. I mean, and I was pretty much influenced by the concretism movement in Brazil. So my work is very minimalist. Has a lot of abstraction to it because I do think that photography has many ways to go.
Yeah, I love the work. It's really powerful, especially when you see it on a wall. You walk in a room, you're going to notice your work. It's terrific. So tell us a little bit about the process. You start by taking a picture of even a landscape, right?
Yes, I do. Most of my inspiration comes from either landscape or everyday, scenery. This body of work specifically that I'm showing here at RAVE, it's called Psychological Landscapes. And it's a series that it's very abstracted again, and it all starts with an image from an actual landscape. The images were all captured at Yellowstone National Park and at the Grand Teton. So at first they were like those traditional landscape photographs, like lakes, mountains, and then I start with this digital process. I do the collage, the blurring, and this whole process. It takes a while, and but the result are those abstracted and very ethereal. I think it's
Right.
yeah, a lot of color. There's a nice uh, color palette, I think. And it's funny. One thing that I do not change are actually the colors. The colors you see are the colors that are there at the parks. So this is the only thing. This is the those are the colors from nature.
Well, that piece behind you is beautiful. I love the gradation, and it reminds me of, Mark Rothko painted landscapes, and
Yeah.
you had to create a little imagination in your mind to kind of figure out that it was a landscape. And your work reminds me of that. I really
Yeah,
thought it
well,
was.
Rocco, it's a huge influence on me. I mean, I love his work, and the name of the pieces, I name them as like feelings because the name of this series is called Psychological Landscapes because they are supposed to represent like our feelings or our moods. For example, the one that you see in behind me is called Blurry Blues when you're feeling kind of blue. And then you have blurry joy, blurry calm, blurry serene, and so on.
Yeah. And the viewers on our event today can certainly see all those pieces on our site and get in touch with you if they want to purchase some. Your prices are really reasonable. I thought they were actually kind of low, but that's easy for the collectors to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the work, to see that work on a wall is just terrific. It really pops when you walk into the room.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Another thing to mention, one thing that it's, well, at least I've been selling like this, they do work really well in diptychs, either in diptychs or triptychs. If you visit the website and you see the installation views, you see they usually
Yeah.
mounted and they work really beautifully. And it's always, and it's good to mention as well that this series has been really really nice awarded from this past 2 years. So it won the Tokyo International Photo Award, the Julia Margaret Cameron Award, special mention at the Rotterdam Festival. So it's a nice body of work to have. I'm really glad to be here, and I think it's going to be a great event.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Anna, all the way from Sao Paulo. We really appreciate it.